So how do you make a good thing, which Coachman's 545 island end bed centre washroom layout certainly is, even better? Simple, you just give people more of it. And that's what Coachman has done with this new, for 2022, Laser 545 Xtra. The Xtra, in this case, being about that much. It's an 8-foot wide tourer, which gives you a lot of extra space inside. And there's a bit of a surprise in store with the layout as well. So without further ado, let's go and take a look. Coachman has built up a bit of a reputation over the years for the quality of the way it builds caravans. And I have to say that my experience of this vehicle doesn't put a dent in that reputation in any way, shape or form. If I had to choose one word to describe how this thing's put together, I would use flawless. Everything from the quality of the materials used to the quality of the workmanship on display, the way everything's been neatly trunked out of sight when you open lockers and cupboards, it really is quite exceptional. Outside, the fully bonded body shell is wrapped around a polyurethane frame, so in theory there's no way for water to get in, which gives the company the confidence to offer a 10-year body warranty, assuming of course that you have it serviced by an approved centre every year. So as far as towing is concerned, the main thing you need to be aware of is obviously the extra width. You know, you've got 8 feet wide caravan here to negotiate down narrow country lanes or high streets. And if you have a fondness for tucked out of the way CLs or farm sites, then it's just something to think about when you're route planning. It's a heavy caravan, of course, it's a Coachman. They don't do light caravans, but at just over 1,700 kilograms when fully laden, it's not beyond the pale heavy. And certainly it'd be bread and butter for the heavy SUVs that predominate on caravan sites these days. Inside, all the heavy appliances are situated directly over the axle for optimum weight distribution. And it almost goes without saying that you get Alco's ATC electronic trailer control as well. So this is where you feel the most benefit of the extra width. It's in this new, rather swish L-shaped lounge. And you've got a veritable dance floor of space in front of you here, so there's no risk of feet clashing in this one. It's a great space for 2, of course, which is how I imagine most of these caravans will be used. 3 as well. If you've got a couple of guests round, I'm not so sure. It might feel a little bit awkward for people sitting in this configuration. In all other regards, it's a really nice place to be. The carpet's very nice and plush, and it divides up into 5 sections, so you can mix and match and have some rugs somewhere and expose the very handsome oak-like floor in other areas. It's very much a caravan of the second decade of the 21st century in terms of its connectivity. There's a wireless pad for charging your phone, USB points in the lounge and in the bedroom. You've got a really nice stereo with a DAB and Bluetooth capability, and it outputs 4 speakers, 2 here and another 2 in the bedroom, which is nice. 2 viewing stations for your TV as well, including one on this very useful deep shelf by the window on the near side. And storage-wise, no problem either. Plenty of it dotted around, including the usual big warehouse under the bed. Well, to be honest, it's difficult to know how you could be better looked after than in here. It's bedroom with everything, basically. This island bed is sumptuously comfortable, and it shifts back into day mode to give you even more walking space around the base of it during the day. You've got very substantial shelves either side, and also pockets on the sidewall as well for narrower items, his and hers wardrobes as well, which are very practical. You have a big mirror here, which is a sensible shape for getting ready. And that's easily accessible to a main socket, which lives at floor level down on the near side of the bed. There's a neat little night light there as well. You have a wide opening sunroof, you've got a window either side, and you've got a TV viewing station here by the wall. I do like a good kitchen. And I have to say that this one would suit me down to the ground. Obviously, it's very spacious. You're benefiting from a lot of the extra width available when you're here as well. And you've also got plenty of work surface thanks to the useful extension that opens up into the lounge, and also this really hefty sink cover that gives you an almost uninterrupted clean swathe of work surface there, all nicely lit as well. In terms of its cooking capabilities, you've got all the bases covered. This really handsome Thetford cooker has a cast iron support, which is a nice quality touch. And of course, there's an electric hot plate as well. The microwave is nicely integrated, which hasn't always been the case in Coachman caravans. And the sleek tower fridge opposite also looks great, new generation Dometic. And its party trick is that you can decide for yourself how you want to open it. Well, it's the very location of the washroom that's one of the big selling points of the 545. Being in the middle of the caravan means it serves a dual purpose as an ensuite facility for the bedroom behind me, or it's equally accessible to any overnighting guests as well. And it's very opulently done in this one as well. The shower compartment is very attractive to look at. It's very spacious. It has a useful foot shelf, and there's plenty of places to put your lotions and potions. This door here opens up to reveal the washroom and the loo inside. Obviously, this closes off to give you a separate facility. In there, it's very nicely turned out with the same dark wood that's in evidence elsewhere. There's no denying how opulent it is as well, with its sculpted wash basin and its very nice lighting and a great big practical mirror as well. So a really nice facility. The difference that a lighting setup makes to the overall ambience of a caravan is never better demonstrated than in this example. You have strips running underneath all the drawers right down to floor level in the kitchen. You have ambient strips not only above the lockers but also on the underside as well, in the lounge and in the kitchen. Speaking of the kitchen, very well illuminated for close quarter onion chopping work. You've got 3 pinhole lights on the wooden plinth up there, and then an LED strip underneath lighting up the hob and the sink. You've got reading lamps where you'd want them in the lounge, and obviously same again in the bedroom. And the ones in the bedroom have USB attachments as well. Separate light for the shower, as you would expect, and also in the washroom opposite, where the big mirror is also nicely backlit, and there's a showpiece light that shows off the graceful curves of the designer bowl. A great lighting job on board. At a shade under £33,500 on the road, it's unashamedly towards the top end of the price range, but you do quite literally get a lot of caravan for your money. It's really well built, it's sumptuously appointed, really comfy, and it's a really welcome addition to the scene.